Hello, dear friends. Welcome to a very laid back, chill Sunday afternoon stream. I am looking for a needle to use on this needle point, and I believe these are pretty good choices. They have to be able to go through this smaller canvas square, though, which is what I'm looking for. Yep, that's good. So this is a pillow top. I have this section yet to do. Then I have to unroll it. I think I have these same things to do on the other end. But I won't get to that point today. Today is just very much probably just this area. Goes slow. It really does. It goes very slow. Okay, so I have lots and lots of this green, which is why I chose it. At the time, I was contemplating whether to run a band up the side here with this dark green to frame it. I still am contemplating, but I believe it would look good. I just don't know if I want to take the time. It's a lot of extra work. Would only be about a band 4 wide, because that's what these are. This one's 6, I think, and that one's 5, and that one's 4, so it'd be a band about like that. But, hi, Mass Bandit. Mass Bandit, how are you today? I am doing okay. I'm still coughing. I still feel a little under the weather. I believe I was using, I gotta count how many strands I was using here. I cut everything so short. Oop, that's not going to tell me. Well, that's 3 strands. Okay. I really did think I was using 2. You would think I could remember this stuff, but I can't. Uh-oh. Covered up my needle. There it is. Well, now let's see if all 3 will go through there. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm glad you're good. We are having lovely weather. Yeah. This is only 2 strands. Evidently this yarn, which of course this is a kit that I bought at auction, didn't come with any of the yarn. I had to find my own. And happened to find this in my the green in the stash, which amazes me. I have no idea what it was for, or memory of buying it. Okay. 2 should thread through here. I also have to figure out where I want to start. I think I will start here and work my way across. You're having rain. We have the eclipse coming tomorrow, and we are in 98 to 99% total. We have to go about 4 hours north into Indiana to get totality. We are not going to do that because everybody in the world is doing that. Well, not everybody, but you know, if you have to travel anyway, you might as well go to that. This needle isn't going to thread. I'm going to have to look for another needle. The bigger eye. If everybody is traveling, they're going to go to the state that is, of course, the best viewing, or the area, depending. I mean, it will travel in a arc from Texas up through Indiana and, of course, on up into the East Coast. So I have eclipse glasses, and I plan to do what I can as far as seeing it safely. The last partial that we had, I do not remember what year it was, but I remember the fact that I was working. Had to have been before 2019. Oh, it was 2017, because they were talking about the last total in some areas of the United States was in 2017, and I guess it was in the Carolinas is when it went total. 2017. However, you could see it in various, wherever you are. And I was working in a hospital, in the lab, and the entire hospital, basically when it was at whatever the prime time was, right, the basic hospital just pretty much stopped. The lab did. We all went out. The ER doctor who was, currently working, this is a fairly small hospital. The ER doctor that was working had made a big view box, not out of a shoe box, but out of a great big thing you could put on a stand, and you just stood and looked it through the peek hole, and that's what you saw it. That's how you saw it. And that's how I saw it. So I took one look at that, and I said, oh, good job. That's really cool. Thank you. Goodbye. It went back in. Your brother's in the total area? Yeah. Well, okay. Now that I'm doing 2 strands, I'm not so sure. Doesn't look like it's covering the same way. I guess it is. Oh, do I have it? Yeah, I have it in the camera. That's my bird clock. I was on a little bit early today. We just got back from laundromat. And I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up my room a little bit and do the stream. We've got an ad coming in at 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, little heads up. You want to use that as an opportunity to go get something you forgot or need or want. I brought a cup of coffee with me. I have to put my head up and drink it or it will go cold. Yeah, this two strands is good. Hubby and I had a movie marathon yesterday at home. We watched what was two movies? First one wasn't Men in Black, it was something else. It'll come to me in a minute. And then the second one was the National Treasury, oh, it's not Harrison Ford, it's the other guy, that were based on the Dan Brown books. Boy, I'm terrible. Can't even remember anything. I don't even remember what the first two we watched. Of course, I was going back and forth between that and the kitchen, doing a little cooking yesterday. Knitter. You're sitting on Knitting with Handspun. How lovely. We have a beautiful day here to do something like that too. I don't have a deck. I have a porch. It faces north and it's always like there's no sunshine gets there. And, you know, it's always a little cooler. And we've always talked about building a deck out the back door. And it never happened. That would be very sunny, though, if we did that. Oops, I hit the wrong hole here. Go back out. Because that faces south. This is going to be, as far as I know, a pillow top. It should be like a rectangle, not a square, because it's longer than it is wide. I know of no other use for it. I got this through, let's see, I'm missing a, oh no, there it is. It's right there. Yeah, it's entire. I got this through an auction. I suppose it could be a piano bench cover. It's not big enough, though. You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe it's big enough for a piano bench cover. Maybe an organ would be a smaller seat. Sometimes I think those are smaller than piano benches. But anyway. I think I will have a better chance of figuring out what I want to do when I block it. And it's, you know, stretched out in front of me. I have an auction ending tomorrow. I've got a few things I'm bidding on. I have a very enthusiastic bird outside my window. Of course, it's that time of year. They're very enthusiastic about calling a mate. Okay, my headset is falling off. This is not working. wonder if I should try and clamp it to the frame so I'm not looking down all the time. I may do that once I finish this. Or I could wear my headset around my neck and park the mic in front of me. Ouch. That is a sharp needle. Oh, well, then. Alright. I don't like that because then the mic is right in the line of my vision where I'm working. Okay. I'm going to redo these 2 stitches here. If I can get it threaded. Friday, we spent most of the day in town. We didn't go till like 1 o'clock, but ran a lot of errands. Mostly they were hubby's. I just do the driving. He's got, you know, different things he has to do, bank and go buy cigarettes and, oh, we ate out. We've been doing a lot of that. I mean, not eating out, but we've been not staying home very much this last couple weeks. Although we have no big trips planned right now. Okay, hopefully I don't pull this out. Well, hello, Emma the Princess. is reading. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope you may be in ads. I'll wait a minute, but thank you for the raid. The end goal is Pillow Top. This and welcome, Emma. I'm glad that you rated. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. And bringing your community with you. You'll have to tell me if your stream was good and what you were working on. This is technically called Bargello. It is yarn, and it is called Bargello because it's geometric. The designs are generally very geometric. So there is, this is the end here of this side, but there is a lot rolled on the scroll here, on the frame up here. This continues underneath, see? So it'll be rectangular, and since I really don't have a bench or anything that I want to cover with it, I've decided I'll make a pillow top out of it. Have a rectangular pillow. Your stream was great. You've been working on wool embroidery. Oh, good. And showing off some of your other creations. Well, how wonderful. That's wonderful. I will definitely, right now, I've got Twitch here. I am going to go search you. I know I'm live. See if I follow you. I want to make sure. Back to Twitch. There we go. Yes. Oh, thank you. Usually I'm spinning, which is why I'm called Yarn Spinner's Tales. But I am taking a break from spinning because there's going to be a lot of it happening later in the summer. There you are. And I'm not following you. I have now followed you. So thank you for the raid. Yeah, you're that well. Come on, Twitch is how we all started, right? I never really was much of a gamer, but Twitch is the gaming community. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I want to see your wool embroidery, so I will check that out after I sign off. So I was just trying to figure out here, since I have not done this one yet, over here, whatever I do on this one I'll mimic over there, and I'm going over 4 blocks, and I think I'll just, it's going to look like a Christmas tree is what it's going to look like. Okay. Thank you very much for this. The raid. Have a great supper and the rest of your what is left of Sunday. And I'll see you somewhere sometime. Take care, hon. I think when I finish this row, what I am going to do, I've got a knot going on here. Untangle. There you go. In order to get this flame look continued down here, I think I'm going to go up this way and back and forth and kind of get that connected with this. Not exactly sure what's going to happen when I start coming down along here with the green, following this. So I want to go ahead and follow that up. We'll do that. Because most of these, the widest are 6, and I'm up to 8 now. I should probably be altering that some. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hi, Arcellos, welcome. You joined me. You joined with Emma, right? You came along with Emma. Welcome. It looks cool. You like that? It's needlepoint, technically Bargello, because it's a very geometric shape. Needlepoint can paint a picture more. Just up and down with yarn. It uses 2 strands of crewel worsted, or crewel, CREWEL, not mean crewel. 2, 3 yarn. very relaxing. I have a stand that I could clamp this to, but I think the camera work is better if I have it flat in front of me, as far as you seeing. So as I go up, the motifs get wider. I was doing just one. None. I just did two. I'll do that for at least two here. I think the next one is just two. Yep. Nope. Next one is 4. So they get wider. Oh, okay. I apologize. I didn't remember that. I vaguely do now. I have a terrible memory. It is not something I'm very happy about, but have learned to live with. Okay, these 2 blocks are, or that block was 3 wide. This next one's 4 wide. I bet the one after that's 5 wide, and the last one is 6 wide. How logical, as Spock would say. You're the wood carver, yes. I remember now. I remember the wood carving, yes. That would have been, yeah, last Sunday, I think. I'm only on twice a week right now. I keep thinking I'll add another day, but never really make it happen. Oh, do I want to... Kind of looks like they made these longer than 4. They did. Yep. Okay, I'll go pull that out. Because they're not only wider, they're longer. So... Not an easy threading. Alright. So these are going over 6, right? 1, 2, 3, yep. 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A pillow. Yep, it's going to become a pillow. It is rectangular. It could be a cover for a bench if you have the right size. Piano bench covers are often made like this, but I don't have that, and I just decided to go ahead and make it a pillow. Put a backing, sew it together with a backing. Probably will have to stuff it by taking an old pillowcase and stuffing that with the stuffing and putting it in it there. I don't believe I'm going to find a form already made this size. I'm unsure until I see the rest of it is rolled up on this thing here. I am unsure until I finish this and roll this what the exact size is. I've got this through an auction lot of not like eBay, not online. It is done locally, like your regular auctioneer, and they close out estates, and I went to that, and that's where I got this. So I have not done all the work on it. I am finishing it for whoever it was that could no longer work on it. I think it'll be an awesome pillow. I love the greens. Green is my favorite color. right, that's the end of the strand here. I'll tuck it in the back. Okay, I'm going to finish my coffee here, and I'll work on this next strand. I did talk briefly Wednesday on stream about the fact that Tuesday, the day before, had been a really bad weather day, and we had had tornadoes in the area. So I can report it was confirmed by the National Weather Service, who came after and did the surveying of damage in the path and all the information. They claim the storm spawned 11 tornadoes. Some didn't really eat. If they touched down, they weren't in populated areas or buildings or anything like that. And it's a pretty broad area that they're talking about. It's not a big, it's not a small localized area. It includes Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio. And but they did say there were many more than that. Those 11 were our quote-unquote news area. We were very, very fortunate. We had no damage. In fact, we were kind of in a pocket between they occurred north and south of us. This is fighting me a little bit, and I just poked myself in my leg, pulling it through. Alright, we're right at an hour, in about 15 minutes. I'm sure a couple ads will run. This always doesn't look right because I'm doing it solid. A big clump of color like this here I like the way that looks to finish it off, but it doesn't. I keep thinking I should be changing colors, right? It probably would have been nice to change the colors on both sides of this. My problem is I don't have any of these colors, and I don't want to try and match them because I bought it. This part was already done. So, in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe this was done commercially. I don't really know. I'll I'll never know. It's awfully smooth and well done to be done by hand. But and the coverage is really good. You don't see the holes, and you can see the canvas some on what I'm doing. Probably somebody just was really good at it. Oh, I think my music ended. I only had picked an hour station. Yep, it did. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't know how many ads this live station will have. We'll see. I use Chohop. And this is live. Picture's beautiful. It's cherry blossoms. But I don't know of any way to share the picture. I was talking about reasons why I would like to do a frame of this green along the whole thing. My biggest one that I missed that I'm not going to do it probably is because I don't think I have enough of this yarn to fill in both ends, because I know the other end isn't filled in. I got this on the frame. One of the reasons I even bid on it was how nice the frame was. They're very expensive to buy. Okay. Starting to look like I've done a little bit here. Trying to see how many I did here. Do 5. Okay, this is the end of the strand. I'm not going to be able to go in and out anymore. That's my clock. And I think I'm going to get this started and then do a stretch break. I only do 2-hour streams. Just really can't sit here longer than that. Because of my knees. It's always something. Alright, here we go. Alright, stretch. Oh, that feels good. One streamer I watched does hand yoga. It's a thing. It's a real thing. Trying to figure out what. Sorry, I didn't fall asleep there. Oh, shoot. I thought I could undo it that way. Alright. The needle gods have spoken. This stitch stays where it is. Hand yoga, yeah, that's what she calls it. A lot of YouTubes. Just go to YouTube and Google yoga for hands, fingers, and wrists. Oh, here's one that says yoga poses. Oh, okay, those are regular yoga that strengthen hands, as in where they're balancing on their hands. Oh my gosh, can't do that. You've seen goat yoga, puppy yoga, hot yoga. Why not hand yoga? Yeah. Alright, you all should be out of ads now. Sorry. Oh, you know what? I have a cough drop in my pocket. I think that would be a good idea. Because it is, that tickle is just driving me crazy. One thing this Bargello differs from regular needlepoint is that the stitches go up and down, and regular needlepoints, the stitches go lower, if you think of a square, lower left to upper right, diagonally, to fill in the canvas. So when you do regular needlepoint, it skews the canvas a lot. It's very hard to block. You can block it, but you have to do it usually in a series of stages where you block it to as much square as it'll give you without a lot of resist, but still put tension on it. And then, in other words, wet it and pin it. But this doesn't skew the canvas because the actual stitch is going up and down. Just a little needless bit of factual information you don't probably need, but fills the airtime. Okay, I'm at the end of this. It's going to come out of my needle. Here's our canine. Wow. All right. I will say time flies doing this. It's so slow. I wonder women who lived with the luxury of not having to do a lot of survival stuff in medieval times turned to tapestry and this sort of pastime. Keep their hands out of trouble. Yeah, I'm contemplating my levels of stitches here. It's about time to call it quits on this because I was sitting here thinking, boy, I'd rather be playing a computer game. Yeah, it's a good sign. It's about time to call it quits. Oops. Oh, good. I could go back on this one. All right, 1, 2, 3. a stitch. Didn't get very much done, but I need to stop. Didn't put anything else over here to work on. I wonder if I'll remember that I just put the needle I like in or on my pincushion. Maybe I should do these. Just one more. Just one more. Oh. And then I will call it stream. Looks like most of my viewers have gone to get their suppers or feed their animals or feed their kids or fell asleep. Sunday afternoon nap time. Maybe some went to stream. We are a very supportive community. If we stream, we support those others that stream. It's really been nice music, and it's a live channel, and they are not running ads. I have noticed for some reason they don't tend to run them on Sundays as much. They did run them my normal twice, but some channels stick them in there no matter what you, and it kind of seems like they've taken that away. That doesn't happen anymore. But as soon as I say that, then I'll hit a channel that has an ad like every 4 songs. Can't outguess them. This is not... I wonder if I can... Hang on here a minute. I think I may try and pull this frame tight. I think I've lost some of my tension on the... Yeah. I need to fix that because it makes a difference. It makes it easier to get it in and out of the holes when this is taut. Alright, I'm almost to the end of this thread. Okay. I'm at 2 hours. Oh, how did that happen? Okay. Not supposed to tie knots in these, but I didn't really tuck them in, so they're going to be knotted. All right. That's enough of that today. Almost said that's enough of that nonsense today, but of course it's not nonsense. It is crafting. All right. I'm going to go to Twitch. Turn off the music. Let's see who's streaming. Stabbed by numbers. To do a puppy dog. All right. Sorry. All right. I don't feel like sitting here anymore, so that is the reason I am not really picking somebody to raid, which is a little selfish, but look at all the black. Yeah, cameras show everything, don't they? Okay, I am going to be back on Wednesday evening. If all goes as planned, I have very few plans for the week. I am hoping to do a lot of crafting of this nature and not spinning. I have set spinning aside until the 1st of July for the Tour de Fleece, which runs at the same time as the Tour de France. So I'm trying to get some of this other stuff done first before I do that. And that's why you're going to be seeing a lot of different crafts and whatevers on stream. So take care. Have a great start of your week. It's going to be Monday. Can't help it. And I hope all goes well for you. And come back on Wednesday if you can. Stay safe, everybody. Stay happy. Find something that makes you happy and do it. See you later. Bye.